Hey guys, welcome to Tiki Rick Adventures. Thank you guys for joining me today. Tonight is one of my favorite After Dark events that Disney does. It's Disney Pride Night 2025. We're gonna eat a lot of food, maybe meet some characters, but definitely focus on food tonight. And we're just gonna have a great night. Hopefully we'll watch the cavalcade and maybe there's fireworks. There were fireworks last time, so I think there might be fireworks again tonight. Let's have some fun though. It's gonna be a great event tonight. So lately, all the event check-ins have been right at the edge of Fantasyland. As you're walking towards Frontierland, you'll go through the tunnel to Batuu, and you'll actually be able to check in there for the event. We're gonna go check in and get things done early. It's 5 o'clock right now. The event starts at 9, but we're gonna check in early, get our lanyard, get the map. We'll check everything out before just to get a head start on things, see what we're gonna do tonight, see what the plan's gonna be, and see the times for all the events and parades. I think there should be fireworks too, so we'll see the time for that as well. Here it is. Look how pretty it is. We have the Pride Night map for tonight. We'll go over that shortly. I'll sit down somewhere in the shade and we'll look over all of that. But I got a couple other items here too, which I wanted to show you. Here's a look at the lanyard. We got lanyards this time instead of fanny packs. I was wondering if they were going to do a Pride Night fanny pack or if it was going to be a lanyard or what it was going to be. But we do have a lanyard for tonight. It looks really nice. It's got all the rainbow hearts on it and it says Disneyland After Dark Pride Night on the side there. I like this lanyard a lot. I always collect my After Dark lanyards and I hang them on a little rack at home. So this will go in my collection and I will gladly put that there. That one's really nice looking. And weirdly enough, we also got a pack of sour Skittles gummies. I suppose Taste the Rainbow, it's probably sponsored by Skittles. The event is. Taste the Rainbow does go hand in hand with the Rainbow of Pride. So that's why we got this. This is a big bag of candy too. I was surprised to get this. That's kind of a nice touch. I do like Skittles, so I'm sure I will enjoy these thoroughly. I'm gonna go over the guide map here before we get started. They have a lot of different food for tonight. I'm actually really looking forward to the food tonight and I really wanna focus on that. So I think I'm gonna try to do as much food as I possibly can by myself. There's a lot of options. I'm excited for this one. Let's see. There's sit-down places like Carnation Cafe. We're not gonna do anything sit-down. I just think that takes up too much time when you have a 4-hour event. I don't wanna do a full sit-down meal and spend all that time doing that. But then they have Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor. Ooh, that sounds good. Cereal Milk Cold Brew. I had the pepperoni croissant and tomato soup last time from Jolly Holiday, so we'll probably skip that. Little Red Wagon, Plaza Inn, probably not gonna do that. There's Cafe Orleans, Mint Julep Bar, Royal Street Veranda. Hungry Bear I'm interested in. I want to try the sticky ribs and mac salad. I did mobile order that, so we might end up picking that up. I can always cancel some of my mobile orders because I ordered more than I can eat, just in case. You never know what you're going to want to get, so I can always cancel stuff. I think I got the berry lemonade there too, or maybe I got the Sunday funnel cake fries. Yeah, I think I got the funnel cake fries actually. I'll have to double check. Rancho del Zocalo, probably not going to do that. River Bell Terrace, no. Stage Door Cafe, that does look really good. A rainbow cereal funnel cake. It's Fruity Pebbles on a funnel cake, which sounds good. I did order Red Rose Tavern, the pizza fries and the rainbow stuff. And my first stop is going to be Edelweiss Snacks, the spicy bratwurst cheesy pretzel. I feel like that's a tradition for After Darks now. I guess that's just my tradition. I always start at Edelweiss and I eat over there by Small World. I just like doing that. It's a good way to start the event. So I'm going to go there at 8 o'clock because you can order food 1 hour before the event starts, and the event is 9 to 1 a.m. so I can order food at 8 p.m. So I got that for 8. We're gonna pick that up. Maurice's Treats also has that same one. Galactic Grill, I ordered the chicken sliders and the peach and watermelon slushie, so we might try that out too. And then there's some snacks as well. Ooh, there's a lot of interesting snacks there. The rainbow cereal churro caught my attention though, and it comes with a rainbow cereal dipping sauce. So obviously that's Fruity Pebbles. I think that's gonna be pretty darn good. I really like Fruity Pebbles, so I think I might enjoy that one. Yeah, we might try that out. There's some interesting choices though. That one sounds weird, but sounds good. It's a Small World, it has chicken and churro, like chicken and waffles, but with a churro instead. How cool, how unique too. Oh, that also looked really good, but I don't know if I'll have time or room in my stomach for it. It's an animal cookie pretzel. It looks just like a circus animal cookie, but it's a pretzel form, and I love the stuffed cheese cream pretzels here, so I'm sure that one would be very good too, but I don't know if we'll get around to that one or not. All right, here's a look at the guide map here, the full guide map. It's really pretty. It's really well designed. I like that a lot. I like the characters and all their costumes, and I like the font choices there. It's very well laid out too. You can definitely see where everything's gonna be. We have the fireworks at 9:40, so there's definitely going to be fireworks there. The Pride Cavalcade will be at various times, 9:05 and 11:30. We'll have to catch that. a musical celebration of Pride at It's a Small World in Fantasyland. I would like to see that if I can. Fond farewell. And of course, the ones that go all night are going to be the Pride Night Dance Party on the Rivers of America. A lot of fun, especially if you like dancing and just club-style music. A lot of fun music at that one. Country line dancing at Golden Horseshoe. I will not be participating. I wish I was a really good line dancer. I'm not. I'm not that great at learning choreography super quick. I can get it down eventually, but not super quickly. And the choreography for that was hard last year. They were really advanced line dances. I was so impressed watching the people dance. They did a really good job. It was a lot of fun to watch it, but I probably won't participate in that one. And then they have the dance party at Tomorrowland Terrace. That one's always with Stitch. I think that one is awesome. Definitely a must-do for that. We have to pick up our Magic Key badge there, the little buttons that they're going to have. It's very user-friendly. This map is nice how it folds up. It's easy to read and it's easy to figure everything out. On Main Street, there's going to be Cruella de Vil. New Orleans Square is Clarabelle and Princess Tiana. It's funny how Clarabelle is the unofficial gay icon for LGBTQ now and for Pride Night in general. She has really just become the icon. She's fabulous. She's fierce. Everyone loves her. So I'm glad to see her back this year. That'll be a lot of fun. Donald Duck will be in Frontierland with Daisy Duck and Goofy. Fantasyland will be Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, characters from Disney Pixar Luca, that's new, characters from Sleeping Beauty, characters from Hercules, Elsa, the Queen, Gaston, Queen of Hearts, Tinkerbell and Friends, a lot of Fantasyland characters. And Main Street's going to have photo opportunities, including the Welcome One, the Rainbow Steps, the Omnibus, and the Golden Girls 40th anniversary. That is unexpected, but I love that. That is so funny. And Inspiration Spot in Adventureland, Cross with Pride at Fantasyland, and Inspiration Spot and Pose with Pride at Tomorrowland. So that's everything on the guide map in case you guys want to get a heads up for it and what's going to be available. Over here at the Starcade is where you'll find the merchandise for Pride Night. They'll have Pride Night specific merchandise. They'll have pins, shirts, all kinds of stuff. So here's a look at the t-shirt for Pride Night. I love that castle design. That is actually really nice. I wasn't planning to buy anything, but I really like that one. It also says Pride Night After Dark 2025 on the sleeve there. Nothing on the back. Let's see the price here. $34.99 for that one. Here's a look at the Mickey stainless steel tumbler. It is $27.99. I love the design with the stars, the rainbow stars above the castle there. It says Pride Night 2025, and I really like that design of Mickey himself. That is a really cool mug. It's got a plastic top, but it's made of stainless steel. Very nice. These gray crew necks are $49.99. They have the Mickey design on there. I love all the different colors and the designs of that one. It's a soft crew neck too. It also says Disneyland Pride Night on the side there, 2025. Let's see if there's anything on the back. That is just the front design, but nothing on the back of that one. Very nice though. I like that a lot. $14.99 for this die-cut magnet. Very nice. A little pricey, but it is a very nice magnet, that's for sure. And this ornament is $22.99. It's just a little plastic ornament. It's kind of pricey for that, but it is a nice ornament overall. And here's a look at the Pride Night pin. I love this. I don't need more pins, but I do love the design of that pin. And it's got a really nice dangly thing on it that says Disney After Dark Pride Night. The dangly is really sparkly, and so is the cloisonne around the Disneyland Resort logo. It's very, very sparkly. There's actually a lot of sparkles on it. It just doesn't show on camera that well, but it is a really nice pin. I can't see the price of that one, so I'm actually not sure how much that is. Probably $22.99 on that one. And this is $19.99 for this one here. Look at the little goslings. It's the first time this season I've seen the baby geese. Aww. It's kind of a bummer they do this without announcing it, but it's 7:30 and I'm walking by the Fantasyland Theater and Mickey and Minnie are already out meeting in their costumes. Let me see if the line's not too long. That's a bummer that comes out early though. Let's go up here and see if we can meet Mickey and Minnie in their Pride costumes. They really should just do it on time or tell people they're gonna do it early, because that's a bummer. I asked a cast member and she said the line for Mickey and Minnie is about an hour long, 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna have to skip over that because I have a mobile order for food. It is a bummer because I did want to get my picture taken with them, but at least I did that last year. It's just kind of odd that they don't communicate that they're gonna open the line early. That way if you want to do it, you can just get in line early, because the line gets very, very long for that all throughout the night. All right, we're gonna take a walk past the Matterhorn and go to Edelweiss Snacks. I think this is just a tradition for me at After Dark nights now. It's good to have traditions. I'm gonna start with the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. They always have a special iteration for the After Dark events. So I'm gonna start there tonight because it just sounds good. It sounds like a good place to start. We'll get some food because I am very very hungry. And then we'll go do something else, maybe more food before the cavalcade too. We'll try to cram in 2 items if I can. All right, I'm declaring it an official tradition. I started at Edelweiss Snacks. I picked up my mobile order. They were ready today. Last time it took like 15 minutes for the mobile order to get ready, even though I ordered right at 8 o'clock. They were on top of it today. They were just handing out the bratwurst one after the other. The only problem is this is a bratwurst and it doesn't come with sauerkraut, and you can't buy sauerkraut there anymore. They just don't have sauerkraut on the menu at Edelweiss Snacks anymore. I think that's kind of a disappointment. I love sauerkraut and I love bratwurst, especially together, but I think this will be really good. I think this will be really good with mustard too. I didn't grab mustard though. I might have to go back and grab mustard, but this is a pretty basic and pretty simple one, so I'm sure I'm gonna like it. I like all the iterations of the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. I just like trying them. They never really disappoint. That one time there wasn't much filling in it, but this doesn't have that problem at all. It's a spicy bratwurst inside the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. It's simple, it's straightforward. I don't think you can go wrong with that. I love me a good sausage, especially spicy bratwurst. That's a good sausage right there. And I'm really looking forward to trying it with the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. I like the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. This is a pretty good size bratwurst too. It's pretty large actually. I'm glad to see that. It's pretty thick in the center there too, and the bread itself will be very filling. This will be a very filling meal. So I'll do the best I can eating tonight, but I am gonna get full probably pretty quick because I have 2 food things lined up back to back. Let's give this a go though. I'm really excited for it. It smells phenomenal. It smells buttery and garlicky. I can smell that sausage. Ooh, I think this is gonna be a good one. Let's try it out though. You know what? That's actually pretty darn spicy. I'm surprised at how hot that is for Disney food. A lot of times they'll say something spicy and it's just not. That's really nice. It's got a really good flavor. It's a little bit greasy in a good way. It's buttery, it's delicious. I would recommend getting that. That's probably my favorite garlic pretzel bread that they've done. I really like spicy food and I really like the spicy bratwurst in that. It doesn't really need sauerkraut. It's good on its own, and it doesn't even really need mustard, though I think both of those would make it better. I feel like it's a good quality sausage too. It tastes really good. It's super flavorful. It reminds me of a Louisiana hot link sausage and a bratwurst combined. It kind of tastes more like a Louisiana hot link sausage more than a bratwurst actually. And it reminds me of the hot link corn dog over at Corn Dog Castle. If you like that hot link corn dog over at Corn Dog Castle, you're really gonna like this. I have a sneaking suspicion that it's the same hot link that they use at the Corn Dog Castle that they're using over here from the same supplier and everything, because it's very, very similar, but this is very good. I would really recommend getting this. I'd get it again. I wish this was on the regular menu because it's very delicious. I like this one a lot. Try it out. You guys are gonna like it too. We're off to a good start food-wise. All right, I'm gonna head over to Galactic Grill next and pick up some sliders and a slushie. Ooh, the monorail's coming. Perfect timing. I didn't even plan that. That is beautiful coming by. Wow, probably an empty monorail. The parks were empty today and the crowds are very, very low. But we're gonna go to Galactic Grill next, pick up a slider and a slushie, and I will do the cavalcade right after that. But I have time for more food before the cavalcade, so let's go do that first. I picked up my mobile order from Galactic Grill, and that was super easy too. It was so quick. A lot of times at the after dark events, it seems like staffing can be a bit of an issue, and they're kind of backed up at the food locations especially. The cast members are doing a great job at getting the food out really, really quickly. I really appreciate them. They're doing a really fantastic job tonight, and everyone's in a good mood and very friendly, even more so than ever. I mean, this is just a really fantastic night already. Everybody here is super friendly and just in good spirits. It's awesome to see all the people come to Pride Night and have a fun, wholesome time too. It's a really fun night so far. I got 2 new items from Galactic Grill that are just here for Pride Night. I'm really excited to try both of these. I'm gonna start with the first one because it's pretty simple and it's melting, so I do want to drink that. It's a peach and watermelon slushie, and it's got a sprig of mint on top and a watermelon slice. It looks good. It's really hot. I'm sweaty and I have hat hair from wearing my hat all day, so I apologize for that, but it was very hot today. It was almost 90 degrees today, and it's still hot. Even though it's 8:30 p.m., it's very, very warm this evening. So I do want something cold like this to drink. I've been drinking lots of water, lots of electrolytes, and staying hydrated, but it's nice to have a sweet treat that's cold as well. So I'm gonna try this out. It's a kind of layered, so the peach is on the bottom and the watermelon's on the top. Let me see if I could try them out, see if I could tell the difference between the flavors there. Ooh, that's good. Definitely peach on the bottom. Ooh, that is really good. I love watermelon flavored things, and I love the watermelon on top. Those are both very good. It's actually really minty. I don't know if it has some mint in it. That can't just be from the sprig of mint on top, because that's a small sprig of mint on top. But it tastes like a mint julep almost. It's very minty. I'm surprised. That's good. I would recommend this. I'd get this one again. I like it. It's refreshing. It's cold. It's fruity. The flavor is really good. You can tell that it's watermelon, and you can tell that it's peach. And it's not your normal icy that you'd get from like Main Street or one of the icy carts around here. It's definitely more of like a fresh made, fresh fruit slush. It seems like there's actual fruit blended into it, and it's very good. Get that one. That one's really good. I like that a lot. And the next one I got is the chicken sliders. This is a barbecue glazed chicken with a pineapple butter on it and a slaw. The pineapple butter sounds really, really unique. And there's slaw on top. I love when there's slaw. There's a toasted brioche bun for the 2 sliders. There's 2 pretty good sized sliders. This is pretty filling. And they gave you a huge mound of crinkle cut fries, which is really nice. They look like good sliders though. I really like barbecue chicken, and the chicken looks well seasoned. There's a lot of seasoning, and it looks like it's a nice grilled chicken. It looks moist, it looks juicy. It looks like it's a good quality chicken for a slider. I love a good slider, and I love pineapple. That pineapple butter sounds really unique on there. That's gonna be buttery and savory, and the brioche bun looks soft and it's toasted. It is a nice bun. That's a really good quality bun. If you like crinkle cut fries, you're gonna love this one because it is just loaded with crinkle cut fries on there. There's a lot of fries. I'm surprised to see how many they gave me actually. Oh, and I left out my favorite part. There's pickled red onions on there. I just saw them. I love pickled red onions. That's gonna be delicious. Ooh, this is a heavy slider. It's a big piece of chicken on there. It's about a full chicken breast split between the 2 sliders. This is gonna be really good, I think. I love slaw. I'm sure this will be crunchy and delicious. Let's give this a bite. That's delicious, and I really like that one. I would get a side of barbecue on the side just so you get a little more sauce on there. The flavor of the chicken is not as prominent as I hope, but if you just add a little bit of barbecue sauce, it will be great. It's very good on its own without barbecue sauce though. I like that pineapple. The pineapple taste is really prevalent actually. The chicken's really good. It's moist, it's juicy, it's grilled good. It's just a little plain. It looked like it was gonna be super seasoned, but I'm not tasting a lot of flavor in the chicken itself. The slaw is great. The slaw adds a contrast and a crunch to it, and it's a really great slaw on top. I really enjoy that. The bun is phenomenal too. This is not your ordinary hamburger bun. It's a really good toasted brioche bun that's soft. You can't go wrong with crinkle cut fries. Of course, you got to try those too. The fries are salted really well. They're crunchy, they're crispy, they're flavorful. I really like those French fries. These are both very good, and I would recommend getting them. I like these a lot. I'm glad I stopped here. We're off to a very good start tonight. We're gonna go catch the cavalcade after this, the Pride Cavalcade. I'm gonna go watch it near the Matterhorn, I think, because I'm close to that little viewing area right now. So let's head over there now and go watch that. I think the projections on the castle are going to be broken again tonight, so I got a spot for fireworks here on Main Street. I love watching from Main Street anyways. They start in a couple of minutes, but that way I can actually see the projections on Main Street, since the castle ones probably aren't going to work. They weren't working last night, and it's probably going to overheat again. They aren't working right now either. Normally the castle is all rainbow for Pride Night like the Matterhorn, but it's not working right now.
Happy place. Welcome.
The projections are not working on the castle tonight. They didn't work last night for the fireworks either. Normally the castle is lit up in rainbow colors and it's just so beautiful. It's really festive and fun, and it's unique to see it like that, but it is not working tonight. We do have the Matterhorn and we do have Small World lit up, but that's a bummer the castle isn't working. I guess the projectors are prone to overheating because of their cement casings that they're enclosed in. So unfortunately they overheat on hot days, and they're working out the issues right now. They're gonna make that so it's not an issue eventually, and hopefully for summer they'll be able to run projections, but they have been having problems with the projections lately. Look how amazing and fabulous the Matterhorn looks. That's the coolest I've ever seen it. This is one of my favorite things about Pride Night. It's just the little things that I love. It looked like this last year too. It was all rainbow and projected. That is so cool. I love seeing the Matterhorn like that. It changes throughout the night too. It's really, really pretty. How fascinating. It's a really good light show. Wow, Small World looks so cool with the projections. It's so beautiful tonight. I love the colors. It's vibrant, it's saturated. It looks like the nicest projections I've ever seen on Small World. And it changes as you watch it. It changes through the night. About every couple minutes it changes to something different, and it's really cool. Sometimes it has the rainbow flags, other times it has these sparkles. It's just beautiful. It looks so nice tonight. I really like the projections a lot. I wish the castle still had the projections. Unfortunately, that's not working, but at least we have the projections on Matterhorn and Small World because these are just beautiful. And I love the little Mickey hand heart too. It's such a nice touch. I'm gonna watch a musical celebration of Pride next. It's a stage show. They had this last year and it was really good, so we're gonna check out this next.
Our story actually begins long before Hercules, many eons ago. Are you ready?
So this is the Rainbow Ridge section of the park here, and it literally is Rainbow Ridge now, but that's what this area is called anyways, going on the way to Big Thunder. How pretty is this? This is so awesome. I like the projections on the rocks here, the lights. Those are really good lights. They just use side lighting, and it's very effective and very beautiful. If you're going to Pride Night, don't forget to stop by Hungry Bear, kind of on the way to Star Wars Land. You can pick up your free buttons if you're a magic key holder. I like these little buttons. They're cute to collect. You have Minnie, Goofy, and Daisy on this one with a little rainbow heart. I like the little Pride Night logo on the one there, and they always put them in the shape of a Mickey ear. These are just kind of cool collectible souvenirs to save at home. I like these though, and they're free, so it's for me. So this was really funny and unique. I had a guy come up to me and he said, "You got potatoed," and he gave me this. It says, "Be yourself, I may be a tiny potato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. I know it. You know it. Tiny Potato has your back whenever you need a pick-me-up. That is so funny, and it comes with this little plastic tiny potato with a rainbow heart. Look at his little face. I think one of the magical things about Pride Night is that people are just in a really good mood, and they really like spreading the love and spreading the cheer. So people hand out little trinkets and things like this. Oh, and also thank you to Evelyn if you're watching this video. Thank you for that adorable bracelet. I really like that, and that totally made my night a lot more magical. So thank you so much for saying hi and for the nice rainbow bracelet. I really appreciate you making that and giving it to me. That was really cool. It's a really cool idea to hand those out like I did last year at Pride Night. I had a lot of fun doing that last year. This year I handed out pins actually that I picked up at Company D, Pride Night pins that I got for cheap. I handed out to a lot of people, and it just makes people's night. I just wanted to spread the magic a little bit. So thanks for all the people that make the magic, and thanks for the cast members too. They're making the magic every single day. So I went to Hungry Bear for dinner, for a late dinner, and I split a meal with my friend, and it was okay. We both didn't really care for it that much. It was the sticky ribs, the teriyaki glazed pork ribs, and it came with a mac salad on the side too. It was very loud there because the music, so I couldn't film there and have to deal with the noise issue. So I decided just to film the food itself and then talk about it afterwards. The ribs were okay. The pork ribs were pretty darn tough though, and they didn't have much teriyaki flavor at all. They really just kind of tasted like meat with salt on them. They had a nice saltiness to them and a little bit of a soy flavor, but I wouldn't call it a teriyaki rib. But they were really tough, and there was big bones in them. There wasn't a lot of meat, and they were pretty bony. There was only 3 ribs too, so it really wasn't a filling meal. It definitely wasn't the biggest portion you're gonna get. The sliders were a much better portion, and even the spicy bratwurst were a better portion than that. So I'd probably go with one of those if I had to order something again. I'd recommend the other 2 foods, the bratwurst and the sliders, but I probably wouldn't recommend the ribs. They just weren't not that great. They were just pretty underwhelming in general, and I think it's hard to cook theme park ribs. They kind of needed to be smoked or cooked in a different way. They didn't really have a smokiness to them at all. They were just teriyaki, and that was really underwhelming flavor. Like I said, just salty without too much of a soy sauce flavor. It just needed a little something else to it. The mac salad was also pretty plain, and I love macaroni salad, but it was no different than a macaroni salad you could get at a deli anywhere. It was like a step up from Reese's macaroni salad, so it really wasn't anything spectacular. It probably could have used a little more carrots or more vegetables, maybe some more celery in there. I like when there's a little bit more onions and red bell pepper, and the sauce just wasn't super flavorful. It just was a pretty basic mayonnaise sauce with no flavor to it. And mac salad should be pretty basic. I like Hawaiian style mac salad especially. This just didn't really do it for me. I would just kind of skip that one. But I did get the funnel cake fry sundae, and that I would recommend. That was very good. It was cinnamon sugar funnel cake, and that was really good. It had a scoop of ice cream on top, had chocolate sauce and strawberry compote, and the strawberries were really delicious. They were sweet, they were ripe, and it had a strawberry sauce with whole strawberries, like cut up strawberries in there as well, real strawberry. And the chocolate sauce was nice too. It was just a vanilla ice cream, which isn't anything unique or fancy or out of the ordinary, but it worked really well with the funnel cake fries themselves and the cinnamon. I would get those again. I'd recommend those. I really like those for dessert. Those were one of my favorite things for sure. They're pretty much the same funnel cake fries that you'll get at the park during the normal operating hours at Hungry Bear, but they were just a little different because of the chocolate sauce and the strawberry that was on there. I like their funnel cake fries in general, but I do miss the old funnel cakes at Hungry Bear because their funnel cakes were huge. They were super splittable. They were giant portions, and they were really, really good before. The funnel cake fries just aren't quite as good, but they still are delicious. And they kind of get soggy and soak up the ice cream and the Cool Whip after a while, and I actually like that. I kind of like the soggy texture, and you get the ice cream soaked into there, so they turn even sweeter and more delicious. They were good though. I would recommend getting those. So that was a good dinner, and I'm gonna call it a night because it has been a very long day today. I never showed you guys Stitch's little outfit there. He had his little Pride Night outfit on for tonight. He's got a little rainbow shirt underneath too with a rainbow heart on his overalls. Isn't that adorable? He is also here to celebrate Pride Night tonight. But thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I had so much fun at Pride Night 2025. This is a great event. I think it's one of the best after-hour events. I think the value here is good with this event and better than other events that you see because the fireworks, that adds a lot to it. I really enjoyed the fireworks show. I thought they were really pretty. The music's really nice for that. The projections were not working for that, unfortunately, so that was kind of a letdown because I really like the projections. I'm a big projections guy. I love the projections on the Matterhorn and Small World. I thought those were great. The musical celebration of Pride, those singers were phenomenal. They were so talented and so good. They had a really good variety of songs, good song choices. It was a beautiful show. It was really well produced. It had a really high production value, I felt like. And whoever put that together was really, really good at what they decided to do. The singers were phenomenal, just absolutely amazingly talented singers. And that was great. They got cheers, they got roars from the audience at the end. People really enjoyed watching that one. I really enjoyed watching that one. That was kind of a highlight of tonight for me. I really enjoyed that last year too. So make sure you check that out by Small World. If you come to Pride Night, you have to take time out to do that. I definitely recommend watching the Cavalcade as well. The Cavalcade's adorable, and it's easy to line up and get a spot for that. It's really quick, really simple. You don't have to come too early to find a spot for that one. It's very adorable to see the characters in their costumes for Pride Night, and the dancers are phenomenal for that one. There's a really good energy to the Cavalcade that you don't see in a normal Cavalcade, partly probably because it's at night too and it's cooler, and they're not having to battle with the heat, but the energy is top notch. Like, they are really putting in their full effort in that Cavalcade. It's awesome, so you have to do that. I like the bratwurst a lot from Edelweiss with the garlic cheesy pretzel bread. That was delicious. I'd recommend getting that, but don't get it if you don't like spicy food, because it had a kick to it. It was spicy, flavorful, and delicious. And I also really liked the sliders from Galactic Grill. I thought the sliders tasted delicious, and they needed a little barbecue sauce, but the pineapple butter was great, the slaw was good, and I love the pickled onions on there. Plus, it had a really good brioche bun, a really good buttery bun on it. So those sliders were good, the crinkle fries were nice, and the slush was really good too. It kind of had a real fruit taste to it, and it kind of felt like real fruit was blended into it. Watermelon, peach, and it was actually pretty minty. I was surprised at how minty it was. I just love this event though. I had such a great day. Thank you guys for coming along with me. I hope you take care, and I'll see y'all real soon.